Hello, hello. Latoya here. All right, my beautiful people. So I was thinking to myself about all the things that I've learned in 2019. And this year has been quite a transformative year, I would say. I know that a lot of other people are also going through their own transformations. They're also learning and growing. And, it's not an easy process sometimes as we're trying to let go of certain parts of ourselves as we embody or embrace the new self that is coming out of the cocoon, per se. So we're all caterpillars, we're all developing, blossoming, growing, never stop growing. And in this life, that's just how it seems to be. And there are times when it's more difficult than other times. So we're now approaching 2020. A lot of people are having a hard time either in their life situations, either in letting go of certain habits, or whatever the case might be. We're just all having a difficult time with different things in our lives. None of it is all the same for each one of us, and we all have challenges that we have to face. What's life without challenges, right? So anyway, I decided to make this video, and it's actually going to be a series of videos. So this is the first. So welcome to my channel, Forever Body, Mind, and Soul. Oh, don't mind that, that's my phone. Okay, so I've been guided to basically make this video about what to leave behind in 2019 as we approach and move forward into 2020. So let's start there. And the very first thing that came to mind as I was thinking about this, because I was, of course, thinking about it for myself, like what have I learned and what have I observed, what have I seen, and what would be beneficial to share with others. Okay, but the first thing is letting go of anything that weighs you down. So that's number one. Anything that causes you to feel like there's some kind of bad energy, bad vibes around you. When that small voice or that inner voice says to you like, I have a bad feeling about this, or maybe it's about a situation, a person, it could be a place that you go to, things or certain habits that you might even have that you just keep getting that small inclination from the inside saying, I need to stop this, I need to stop this, I need to stop doing this. Usually it's coming from the real you inside of you that is looking to blossom and to express itself, and is being hindered or being held behind because of certain practices that we're doing or certain things that we're partaking in. So anytime you get those inclinations like, I have a bad feeling about this, or I really need to stop doing this, or this is draining my energy, or anytime this person comes around me, I feel like, gosh, all my energy is drained, I just can't take it anymore. Those are clues from your inner self, your inner guidance, that maybe you should take a different pathway. So anything that takes you away from the real you or the authentic you, from you being to express yourself and be genuine, maybe it could be from the influence of another person, maybe they judge you, maybe they criticize you, or keep trying to change you. Usually those situations are not for you. Any changes that happen for you should come from within. It should be an inner guidance type of deal. You don't need anyone outside of you to instruct you to be who you are. After all, you are unique. There's no other person like you on this planet, regardless of genetics. Even your ancestors were not exactly like you. Of course, you are made up of your ancestors through genetics, but you being you in this day and age is not the same as them being them in their day and age. You are uniquely you, a unique expression of you with different circumstances, a different environment. You are you, and that is a blessed thing. So anyone that takes you away from being authentically you is probably not for you, and you should explore even that relationship more, to see what it is about it that is not meshing well. Maybe there's a way you can fix it. I'm not saying to walk away from everyone. However, if there is anyone that really puts you down, drains your energy and puts you down, makes you feel bad about being who you are, or your own personal desires, your own goals and ambitions, they probably don't need to be around you or exposed to you as much as you think. So be careful about who you expose yourself to. As you said, to begin this video, I said anything that weighs you down, anything that gives you a bad vibe, you know, vibe is short for vibration. We're all energy. We are all walking expressions of unique forms of energy, yet still the same energy at the base. You know, we're all made of protons and atoms at the core. They're all the same. You know, we got little God walking in each and every one of us. And that's what's beautiful about us. We're all different expressions of the same one. So anyone that makes you feel like your expression is inferior or not good enough, whatever it is that they're making you feel, really examine that, step back a little bit and honor yourself. So take yourself away from people, places, situations, things, habits that you might be doing that make you feel low, and not good about yourself. That could also include certain types of music. You know, music, of course, we know music carries energy and vibrations. Their sound waves, their frequency, they influence you as an energetic being and who you are. And foods really do have power to determine who you are and how you express yourself and how you feel. Look up Ayurvedic medicine. That is a great way for you to learn about the different, let's say, the different qualities of foods and how they may be expressed in a human being. And, you know, never take my word for it or anybody else's word for it. You can always do the research yourself. It wouldn't hurt you to, let's say, do a juicing fast for a few days, see how you feel. It doesn't hurt anything if you do it for a few days and see how you feel. And that's how a lot of people actually get converted to better ways of eating and making life choices. They try it first, and if it works for them, it works for them. You know, so good luck with that. Also, your TV shows. They always say the eyes are the windows to the soul. You have to be careful about what kind of TV shows you're watching. They do program you. It's called TV programming for a reason. It feeds the subconscious mind. A lot of people don't know that, but the subconscious mind is running the show more than 60% of the time. A lot of what we face in life is because of our subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind was basically developed in the first 7 years of our life. So whatever happened in our childhood, especially up to the first 7 years, really impacts us now, even though we don't remember it, and actually up to about the age of 18. So a lot of times people get into their 30s, 40s, and even 50s and are dealing with issues that have been stemming from childhood that they weren't able to deal with. So just be careful about what you are exposing yourself to, especially in the form of imagery. That is through television shows, things that you watch. Of course, we're social media, everything is about social media now. Social media is also another thing that some people find they need to detox from because it does give them a lot of energy. You can absorb a lot of other people's energy, and you just want to be sure that whoever you're observing is uplifting, or at least you know, bringing you information that is helpful for you to elevate you in whatever your path is. You know, I can't say what that is. You decide what that is. So whatever it is, make sure it's helping you to grow in the direction that you want to grow in. Okay, so what to do? You know, we know that we want to walk away from anything that weighs us down. So just follow what brings you joy. Anything that brings you joy and happiness, that is most likely the right thing for you. You know, honor your feelings. They're your feelings for a reason. They are your emotional guidance system. They usually, anything that brings you joy and fulfillment makes you feel good about doing it after you're done, lifts your self-esteem, you know, or maybe even allows you to share in ways that you've never shared before with others. It leads you to greater fulfillment. So I think that's what life is all about, being or living a fulfilled life, having a life with purpose. Anything that elevates you in that way will also bring you greater focus, a bigger purpose, make you feel like you're here for a reason. And of course, at the end of the day, you'll have increased energy. So just make sure that you surround yourself with those positive inlets or positive people that actually make you feel more alert, more focused, more energized, more like yourself. So that is number one, the number one facet, I would say, to leave behind in 2020. Anything that weighs you down, anything that brings you bad vibes, bad energy, and move towards your joy, move towards anything that uplifts you, makes you feel creative, or as if you're contributing, makes you feel valued as a human being. And you are a very valued human being. You're here for a reason. All of us are unique and we come with unique gifts, and we're all blessed to be here. And that's it for this video. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for notifications. Again, my name is Latoya, nurse practitioner, as well as fitness instructor. Take care. Bye-bye.